Ouch. Alrighty. Well, there ain't nobody watching. So, pretty much do what I want. If anybody does watch this on playback, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of an artist named Jan Arden. He had a hit around 2000, 2001, 1999, 2000, around there, called Insensitive. And she did, oh god, I don't know how many years ago. Been within the past 8 years. She did a well, I want to say duet, but it wasn't really. It was two other women. One was Anne Murray, and another lady's name was Deb. And she sang it acoustic, and I like this version of it. So I'm gonna play it because I can. I'll get docked, but hey. or I'll get whatever. Cindy Lopez, hello. Deonda, hello.
From Alberta, you might know, you know.
But I like Anne
She
Murray.
makes me nervous.
I do?
You really do. You really make me nervous. Ladies and gentlemen, Anne Murray.
Anne Murray still kicks ass.
And Deb B. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I like this version of the song, acoustic version. Can you guys tell I'm bored? Turn it down a little bit.
How do you cool your lips after a summer's kiss? How do you rid the sweat after the party bliss? How do you turn your eyes from the romantic glare? How do you block the sound of a voice?
I do like this song.
No anywhere. Oh, I really should have known by the time you drove me home, by the vagueness in your eyes, casual goodbyes, by the chill in your embrace, the expression on your face. You told me, maybe you might have some advice to give. How to be insensitive. Insensitive. Insensitive.
Have you guys heard this song before?
How do you numb your skin after the warmest touch? How do you slow your blood after the party rush? How do you free your soul after you found a friend? How do you teach your heart it's a crime to fall in love again? Well, you probably won't remember me. It's probably ancient history. I'm one of the chosen few. Went ahead and fell for you. Out of vogue, I'm out of touch. I fell too fast, I feel too much. I thought that you might
Oh wow, sorry
have
Liz, but could you just tell me the
some
singer
advice to
and name of the song? Never heard this
how to
before.
be
So beautiful.
insensitive.
The artist's name is Jan Arden, Jann, Arden, and she's actually singing with Anne Murray and another lady named Deb. But it's called Insensitive.
Maybe you might have some advice to give. How to be insensitive. Insensitive. Insensitive.
That's the acoustic. Was going to ask the same thing. This is the radio version. This I'll play the hit, the radio version. But that was the acoustic with Anne Murray, and that's probably my favorite acoustic version of this song that she's done. But it's called Insensitive. Powerful, for real, for real. Yeah, it is. But I'll play you the actual one that was played over the radio that became a hit back in, I think it was 2000, I think, or 1999. Well, anyway, that's the radio version of the song. How you doing, Tess? Hello. Yeah, I said, hi, Cindy. Been rough, but I'm doing one day at a time. You know, it's just been one of those days today. Tess is doing alright. Me too. It's just been one of those days where it went quickly. I was busy. People were over. It went quickly, but it's also still one of those days like, you know, I'm glad it's over. Yeah, it's been one of those years. Cindy says, geez, it's such a beautiful and strong song. I can't decide which way I like it better. Yeah, I haven't decided either, but of course, you know, I fell in love with it when it first came out 20 years ago. And then, of course, I've been secret Anne Murray. Matter of fact, when I was younger, I would sing Anne Murray all the time. For competitions and stuff like that. I always did like Anne Murray. So when I found out that Jane Arden did a duet with her, I was like, oh, I've got to see this. And here it was, Insensitive. I was like, yes. Deanna's like, I love Anne Murray. She still sounds the same after all these years. Tess said, I've had a rough and stressful year. Oh, Tess, I'm sorry to hear that. I think it's been pretty rough for everybody the past 6 months, though. I can see you for sure doing Anne Murray. I did. What is it? Shadows in the Moonlight, I think it was one of the songs. They sing that. And there was what's another one? You Needed Me. I think that was pretty much everybody's favorite at the time when I was a little girl. Gotta go get my friend from the ER. Have a good night. You too, Deonda. You too. Oh. I cricked my neck the other night on my right side. And then last night I cricked my neck on my left side, so now I'm like screwed. Yes, I'm so sorry. Prayers to get you through the rest of the year with Peace, harmony, and love. Oh. Oh. So, I don't know. I just decided to go live for Poops and Smiles. I was going to go on earlier, but someone called and they needed me, so I didn't expect a whole lot of people in here at all. I really didn't expect anybody in here at all. I was just going to sit here and glab and say whatever was on my mind about anything. Excuse me. So, and one of the people I wanted in here, he was actually the one I was on the phone with, for safety, and then he hung up from me and decided to call campus police to see if they can get him home. Because I guess in his town, near where he lives, there was a murder last night, and so he wanted safety, and so well, that's how you are on the phone as well. Yeah. Just ugh. So, you know, I was hoping he would be in here, because he has some pretty, we talked the other night, and we have, major difference in how we view things, for sure. And, but I still like talking to him. As long as we don't talk about things that'll piss me off. Especially when I say, you're about to piss me off. Why don't people believe me? I don't sugarcoat. You're about to piss me off. No, you know the subject pisses me off. And continue to say things to piss me off. And like I'm not really a Republican or a Democrat, although I'm not gonna lie, I am a registered Republican. Way back when I first registered to vote, I registered as a Republican back then. Of course, you know, I voted for Ronald Reagan, and he was the first president I've ever voted for. Again, I apologize. I must have seen a shiny object. What, or I should say who. Oh, Dakota. He's a politician. He's young. He's going to college for law. This and that. And I still like to talk to him. But I'm not really a Republican or Democrat. I like I like the issues, you know. Remember, I was homeless when I sub you. I'm on my third room renting. There are sleazeballs everywhere you go. I'm real good picking crap roommates. Oh, Tess. Oh no. I'll be honest with you. I didn't remember that was you. Now I remember. Now I remember. That's the way Deonda is. She has this habit of picking crap roommates too. For real. For real. But one thing I do believe in is first of all, everybody knows I love America. As effed up as it is right now, I still love America. We, as Americans, are as free as a society can get. We still have freedom of speech. We still have rights as human beings, basic human being rights, as effed up as it is. And I believe that Americans, white picket fence, hello. I am a common sense voter. I look at records and results. If puzzle pieces do not fit, I don't vote there. Oh, and I do not vote for people trying to kill me. Same here. Tess says, remember you like saved me from a lot of shit, Les. So glad I found you. I remember now, Tess. I remember now. Yes. Then he says, oh, Tess, part of my prayers will be for the Lord find you the most perfect place at the most perfectest price. Dakota, hello. Les, hello. Welcome to the lounge. I want Dakota to come on. He says that he can come on and voice through Facebook Messenger by calling, but he says we keep getting disconnected. Holly Gribble, hello. Parents doing okay, Les? Yeah, they're doing okay. Much as their crazy asses can be. But yeah. I was busy all day, and my mom goes to bed really early and my dad can't hear the phone. So, if it's like past 9 o'clock, I don't get to talk to him. So, but as I believe that, Cindy, you're so genuine, thank you. I believe everybody should be able to carry a gun. I believe we have that right. And I believe we should all, if we want, be able to carry a gun. Now, how do you keep them out of the hands of people who are unstable? I don't know. Can I come on in a few, hon? I'm eating dinner right now. Yeah, you can. Oh, this will be a good one. I also believe that I do not believe in getting rid of the police department, and I do not believe in defunding the police. Retraining, maybe. Getting rid of some of their holds that they have, maybe. But I do not believe in defunding the police at all. I don't believe in getting rid of the police. Then again, I think police officers, fire department, and all the emergency services, I think they all need a raise. I really do. Holly Gribble says, I have a couple of guns. I have them locked up though, because sometimes I sleepwalk and I'm afraid I might do something crazy. That is smart. That is smart, Holly. That's smart. I believe people need help. And so but with that help, I believe there should be some education. I believe that if you are on government assistance, now I'm not talking Social Security or things like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you're 22 years old and you're on government assistance, and you ain't got sense, God gave a turnip. I believe that you should, um, if you are receiving government assistance, get some kind of education. I believe that they should make you at least get a GED if you don't have one. Get some kind of trade if you don't have one. Then he says, "Oh, Les, we have to chat. Long story to write, but gotta share with you what's happening in my messed up state." Awesome. Holly says, "My dad and all three brothers were in the military, so they have trained me well, and I took classes. Yeah, my family trained me." White Pick Fence, I think the defunding thing originally was to take money away from programs that teach things like racial profiling. I hope that's what they're meaning. I hope that's what they're meaning. But I also believe that if you're getting social services, that there's that there's a lot of things that should be done with that. It's like my sister said. Now, my sister received social assistance for a total of a few years, actually. Now, she never received the money part, but food stamps and medical cards, yes. And here in Ohio, you can only get money, the ADC checks, for a lifetime total of 36 months. That's over a lifetime. So not too many people want to go for that, you know? They'll be hello. Hey, Les fam, I hope your parents are doing well. Yeah, they're doing pretty good so far. They haven't killed each other yet. So that's a good thing. um you know, but with that, they gotta have jobs. You know? Back in the early 80s in Ohio, if you had kids, you had to go to school or job training if your child was 5 or older. Yeah, well, some things have laxed. But like I said, I agree, like with my sister. She she said if you get the ADC checks and you don't want to, try to better yourself, go out there and pick up trash in the city. Help keep the city clean, because it'd be like the city's paying you. Baroness Fahrenheit, hello. Defunding was meant to be to retrain officers to be more like the friendly corner police officer or call someone if they were over their heads. Defund is such a wrong word for this. I'm just calling it what they call it, Dale says here in Texas, you have to be broke as fuck to qualify for anything. Nothing is for free here in Texas. Dale's like, right, Baroness. Baroness says hi. Hello. But we need jobs. And I don't know. They say that companies have come back to the United States from overseas, and I've not heard of any. I know there's one that's building that's overseas, that's originally from the United States, and they're overseas manufacturing the product, but I can't remember what company it is, but they're building a main headquarters and everything back here again, and they're going to bring their company back to the United States and produce everything in the United States. Holly says, my youngest brother is a cop in Texas. Dale said, have never been on aid. The one thing I will say that if you want a job, come to Texas. Thank him for his service, Holly. Says Dale. Fairness Fahrenheit. Dale. Holly says, I will, thank you. Nice Anna Fulton, hello. Hey y'all, hope y'all doing well. And your parents too, Les? Yeah, they seem to be doing fine. They seem to be doing fine so far. But who knows? It could change tomorrow. It really could. That's what I always say. Hey Les, better late than never. Yeah, I came on late. Hey look, I agree. If you come to Columbus or its surrounding areas, even my little town, if you're not working, that's on you. For real. Ouch. That's on you, because there's jobs everywhere. Fairness, as well as I'm glad to hear your pop is doing okay. So far, he says he's feeling a little better. Tess says, that's great, you have both your parents. Yeah. Come to find, I may not have, if things had went differently before Mom went in the hospital, oh, we'd almost lost her, I guess, from what Dad was saying. And I'm like, he didn't think to call me. Really? Anna says, have a son cop in Maryland, worries me all the time. Dale says, I know, right, Tess? Mine have been gone for quite a while. Dad for almost 20 years and Mom for almost 30. Wow. Yeah, Mom was having internal bleeding and stuff. Mom didn't even know how sick she was. Anna Fulton, I'm in Maryland too, says Baroness. Now, I've told everybody here, my uncle was a cop. My mom's youngest baby brother, the one who's 5 years older, who had passed away earlier this year. He was as crooked as they came. Down and dirty. But that did not take away my faith in police officers. Now, I knew my uncle would always protect me. I'm his niece. I knew I was always safe with him. But I also knew I could probably rob a bank in their town and nothing would be done to me. Because of his buddies. That's how down and dirty he is. And same with a couple of his buddies. But that did not discourage me. And luckily, I'm a decent citizen, and I didn't even speed. Of course, you can't really speed through that town. You got the school, and they play out in the middle of their playground is the street, so they block off the street and stuff. So, I still have faith in police officers. I do. Most of the cops that I know are good cops. They're right there willing to help you. My uncle once pulled me over and he was like, Holly, I'm disappointed in you. Please do better. I was like 18 and just let me go. Then he called my mom and told on me. Dale said biggest ticket I ever got was speeding in a school zone when I was pretty young. Hell, my mom went 2 miles over the speed limit and my uncle just happened to catch her and he took her to jail. It was funny as hell. It was funny as hell. My mom was so pissed. So, Grandma was like, let's go get your mother. I was like laughing. So I had to go get my mom. And I walked in. Here she is in the jail cell. Greg's just laughing his ass off. And I'm just, I bet she did not appreciate it. It was funny. Oh, it was funny. I said, I'd rather go to jail. They didn't fingerprint her or nothing. She went 2 miles an hour over. And mom's like, Gregory, what'd you get her for? Oh man, that was funny that night. I was rolling. And of course, we had an exchange student because we had one almost every year. So this was around Thanksgiving when this happened. So she was with me, and I was like, let's go get mom. Baroness says, I'm a rare black woman who did some horrible things. Not how I was raised at all. And the cops treated me fine. In North Carolina, I'm a rare bird. Wow, Baroness, that's uplifting to hear. Hell yeah. Isn't that amazing? I'm a rare black woman too. I keep saying that to my family, and they keep laughing at me. Like my grandkids, you know, because they're all black. So they're like, Grandma. I'm like, what? I know about the tea spilling and what was I saying? I was like, I know some of the slang, like Joan, and they laugh at me because they're like, you don't even say it right. And I was like, oh well. Dakota, I'm collating with my celebrity friend in a few days for a social media video. Stay tuned, Les. Okay. My sister and I, both of us went to jail one night. Oh my god, Tess. Really? Baroness is laughing. Dale said, but for the grace of God, I was not pulled over when I was actively using. I got lost on the highway to work one day. 1 week later, I was in rehab. Scared me. Damn. Anna says, my second husband came from line of cops here in my county. Was one here, then Harris County, Texas, and Wichita, Kansas. Ended up working in federal prison system in Lexington. Damn. Fairness, don't worry. I don't say it right either. They tell me I put the country slang on that. But I crack them up. So they'll say, Grandma, say this. I'll say it, and they just laugh. I grew up in Harris County, Texas, says Dale. I grew up in Licking County High. Now live in Montgomery County. But yeah, I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. And Baroness, if you're here, now tell me if I'm wrong, okay? Tell me if I'm wrong. But no one can get revenge like a mad black woman. I am not kidding you. I have seen some shit. One of my favorites that B has done, which is his sister-in-law. Let's see. Tess says she wanted to drive my lowrider from the bar. We were drunk, and both sites for drunk in public. We never told our parents. Oh my god. Baroness said, ask my husband. Or my dad. White picket fence, that's because you're married to one less. Yeah. We do know our fathers. This is my favorite thing that B has done. Now, I love talking to B. That girl, I should say woman, has had me cracked up for hours at a time. Jeez. Oh my god. So somebody made her mad. And I thought this was one of my favorite things that she did. They made her mad. So she went to the post office, got a change of address card, and had all of this girl's mail sent to the McDonald's. So McDonald's was getting her mail for weeks before they figured out what was going on. Yeah, that has to be one of my favorites. SM, yup. That has to be one of my favorites. One of them. And she really did do it. And I'm like, the things, that that they get away with, and the brilliance at things they carry out. I just sit back and learn, you guys. That's all you can do is sit back and learn. That's all there is to it. I just hope my grandkids never learn this shit. The younger ones, anyway. The 10, 5, and 4-year-old. I hope they never learn this stuff. Anna says, oh my god, keep that in back of my mind, and I can be a crazy white woman. I can't tell you the things, but then again, she's just a great person to begin with. She truly is. She's just a great person. But she's got the worst luck. Have y'all ever seen that one movie with who's in it? I don't know, is it Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, where they play witches? And they have the curse that any man that gets with them dies. She's got that luck. Every one of her husbands, she's been married 3 times. And every one of them, they've all died. One was from a drive-by. I forget what the second one was from, and the third one, he was a fantastic dude and a fantastic father. He died in the hospital for their mistakes. Baroness says you ought to be on more often. I know you have life going on, but you really have such a good chat and chill people. I love it. Hello at that movie. Yeah, that's B. Now she's got a boyfriend. I was like, what's his name? I need to call him up. I need to warn him. He said, I'm not getting married again. Nope, never, ever. Nope. Yeah. Can't get married. Baroness, I am going to be on more often. I've got topic nights and stuff. I'm going to bring back all that. Just like it is before. I was depressed because of COVID and shit. But now I'm coming back. Things got a little crazy, but my life is always nuts between September and Christmas. It's always busy and nuts during that time. Always, every year. And it's starting off the same, you know. That says you're right, Les. My son has stuck up or retaliated for me. Sneaky, who do you think he got this special traits from? From Mama. Looking forward to that, Les. Nice, Les. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to get back into all that. So, yeah, poor B. And, excuse me, man. And, you know, and like I said, she's a great person herself. And she can have me crack up because she's with her grandkids is like I am with mine. She loves them to death and only I can love them, but I call them Bebe's kids. I have PTSD and I don't mind staying home. Well, I mind staying home. Thank God, Les, I can hear myself think, not good, I don't make sense. Yeah, I don't like staying home. I'm really pissed off that I couldn't go to the zoo and amusement parks and all that other stuff. Because I don't go anywhere in the wintertime. So the only time I go is spring and summer, and I haven't been able to, and it's really ticked me off. Dale said, told my daughter this morning that I was not coming for Thanksgiving, but that her dad was. Can't believe it made her mad. Damn. White picket fence, I swear that is my kids. Fairness says, nay, nay, kids. True. Oh. You should have seen my grandkids when, what's that long, Shanae? That Shanae dance? Yeah, you should see me doing that one. Now, yeah, I think I broke a hip. But I try. I like to make them laugh. And I call my grandkids, the 10, 5, and 4-year-old, I call them baby kids. But they're really not. Although the Zaya, he's the 5-year-old. God, he's gotten so much taller. And he can get his own paper towels now. Ow, because we have our paper towel roll on the wall, mounted on the wall. And then he, like today, he went in the fridge and he got the gallon of chocolate milk out, and I'm like, oh my God, he's gotten so tall so quick. And make a TikTok, Les. I don't even know what the hell that is. But yeah, and Nina, who's the 10-year-old, I'll sit there and I'll try to do the Nene or Shanae dance, and it's funny. She just looks at me, Grandma, it walks off. I'm like, what? Hi everyone, says Anna. Hello. My sister-in-law and brother canceled Thanksgiving. Feeling sad, but understand. Oh my God, I swear I thought that said anal there for a second. Oh my God. Anna Fulton says, hi, Anna. Dakota, I don't know what he's trying to post. Big Events is laughing. Holly says, understand, Shady, we aren't attending any this year either. We have a pizza and we'll rent a movie more than likely. Dale says, Shady Anna, I know the feeling. I had to cancel going to see my girls. Of course, husband is going. I am torn. Off between going and not. I'm just following guidelines. Shit, my mom cancels Thanksgiving. She has canceled Thanksgiving for the past 3 years, so to me, this is nothing new. Mom's sick anyway. And I ain't going in that house with her being asymptomatic. Nope. Mom said, how long do I have to stay this way? Well, until you're inoculated, I think. I said, but Mom, I love you. I ain't coming back over. I'm always alone on holidays. Well, you can come over here, Tess. I want to be alone on holidays. Big offenses, I would rather sacrifice now and have a great one down the road when it's better. Yeah. Holly says, cancel Thanksgiving so that it isn't an ICU Christmas. Exactly. Because says, hey, everyone give Les a thumbs up. Yeah. Anna says, around my daughters and granddaughters because they help me, so they be here. Awesome. I said, that is what my nurse friends are saying. Look, I guess they even shortened the parade. Instead of being a 2.5-mile trek, it's going to be only around the block. Now, how's that going to work? I was so looking forward to a parade, but I understand. Oh man, I cricked both sides of my neck, you guys, and it goes across my shoulders and down my spine to the halfway in the middle of the back. I am hurting. Baroness says, I'm an old lady, and my parents are even over. They are reaching 80. My mother told me do not come over for the holidays. One of my nieces is so upset. Baroness says, that hurts. It does. At least something little normal be nice. Like I said, my mom has canceled Thanksgiving for like the past 3 years. Have been the happiest 3 years of my life. Thanksgiving was never a holiday I liked. I liked the parades. And we had a tradition where me, my sister, and my uncle would go to the movies after Thanksgiving or that night, because we usually ate Thanksgiving dinner around 2. So that night we would go to the movies. That was probably the only part about Thanksgiving I liked, and the fact that I hung out at the house. Other than that, I could really do Thanksgiving. The one holiday that will piss me off is Easter. I think Easter is my favorite holiday. I really do. Anna says, it is my job. They do not wear masks once in store. Told my family the truth, did not want to give them COVID. Melissa Gayhart, hello. The Macy's parade, they say, will be virtual, but not on TV. What the heck does that mean? I was told they were just going to have it around the block. That says, wonder about the dog show. Yeah, because that's kind of a tradition. I like to see the doggies. Dale said, yeah, Thanksgiving is a good day to go to the movies. All the Christmas movies are out. Dale B says, I love watching the dog shows. Me too. They have the dog show every Thanksgiving. I know. Are they going to have it this year? I don't know. Well, says, I'll watch the parade and dog show. Well, usually. Dakota said, the City of Palms. Anna Grissom. Rough. Anna Fulton, first Thanksgiving without my boys. Still have to keep my chin up for rest of my kids. Those out of state, we will be on phone, celebrating being alive. Exactly. Holly says, I used to love going to the movies theaters. Yep. Tess says, I love dog shows. Holly says, I cannot go right now. Dale says, or will it be reruns? I'm tired of reruns. Yeah. Academics Gamer retracted their message. I loved going to restaurants too. Anna Grissom, life is good. Yeah, we're live. I get to see my grandkids. As a matter of fact, the 5-year-old's in there asleep. I told him, I said, you want to turn that light out? He looked at me and said, no. And he meant that shit. I looked in there a little bit ago. He left that light on in the living room. I'm like, dude. Dale says, Holly, it has been about 10 years since I've been to the movies. Tried to talk Hubs into the drive-in during summer, but he said it was too hot. How is your mom and dad, Les? They seem to be doing better. They haven't killed each other, so that's a great sign right there. They're both breathing. So, but I haven't been able to talk. I was just too busy today, and my mom goes to bed about 9 o'clock. So, and my dad can't hear the phone, so I wasn't able to talk today. I had too much going on. Driving around here is like $25 a carload. That would be 2 of us. Sarah said, you asked about the dog show. They're going to do it with fewer dogs and a small audience. You can't have fewer dogs. That's where you get to see all the purebreds stuff. You can't have fewer doggies. Watching Hallmark Christmas movies, The Grinch, Polar Express, and throw in a Twilight. Baroness, Dale B, we have been watching Murder She Wrote and similar British show, but they know how to um, read in English. They are harsh. I haven't been to a movie, mall, or anything since like March. Yeah, I haven't been anywhere. Fewer dogs say it isn't so. Yeah, you can't have fewer dogs. We went to eat Mexican food once in June, and I said never again until this is under control. I don't blame you. Frank can't figure out why I don't want to go to a restaurant and eat, and I was like, just bring it back. Hold on, gotta go get my stray cat a new blanket. She lives in my garage right now because it is cold. Oh, that's so sweet. There used to be filmed in my city, said Baroness. I miss it. I'm a dog person, and we love the doggy bowl. You guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Should have done it before it came live, but I know it's gonna take me a minute to get up. Hurts. Oh, God. Probably end up farting you. Sam Rockwell, hello. Oh, my hands are so cracked. Dry, says Holly. I have keep lotion next to every sink and also next to my computer. Yeah, I got a thing of lotion right there. Ow! Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that was hell. Thank God I don't use the toilet that often. Thank God my IBS isn't acting up. I'd be screwed. So anyway, where were we? I don't even remember where I was at before I left. Oh, my grandson informed me today. He comes up and he says, Grandma? I said, yeah. He says, tomorrow, for a snack, I want McDonald's Happy Meal. I looked at him, I said, for a snack? He said, yeah, that's what I want for my snack tomorrow. I went, okay. We'll see. Then he leaves and he comes back and then he's on this side of me. I'm turning. Grandma? I said, yeah. He says, I know what you can do tomorrow. What, honey? Tomorrow, you need to go buy me an iPad. I want a blue one. And you need to get one for Nina and Zach. And I said, I do. He said, yeah. He said, that way we can have them here when we come over here. I said, where's yours? Does they have one? I don't know what happened to his. He doesn't make sense. But anyway, so I have to get him a blue one, Nina a pink one, and Zach a green one. And he says, you can do that tomorrow. And I'm like, he doesn't want much at all, does he? He's a bossy little shit. Now I wonder what's going to happen when tomorrow comes and I don't get him one. Deonda made roasted mashed potatoes. Anna Fulton made chili. It's a good thing I'm by myself. Dale says, are you getting him one? Oh no. That ain't happening. His parents can get him an iPad. He had one. He had his own. All three kids had their own. He will probably forget. Oh no. Because his, I don't know what happened to his iPad. He doesn't have it. And the story he's telling, I can't figure out the story. Don't make sense of what happened to it. Because they don't take it to school. Because he actually goes to the school. So, I don't know what happened. Only 2,000 for Christmas. I don't think so. Ain't gonna be for Christmas either. No. That's not my job to buy him that kind of stuff. Just like 5 years ago, Donna wanted I don't know, some kind of Xbox or PlayStation that came out. I don't. And her mom expected us to buy it, and I was like, no, that's your job. That's your job. I did my job. They've got a stocking that will go up above the fireplace, and I got them coal to put in it. It's edible, but it's coal, and that's what they're getting. Anna said, sold it. He's 5. I doubt he sold it. Oh, he sold it for McDonald's. Sold it at McDonald's for a Happy Meal. Dale said my mom pulled a Whopper one time. Pinto Pinto beans and cabbage for dinner. Next day I was so sick at school. Oh my god. Through Deonda, through too much excitement for this woman. Holly said TG and I have canceled most Christmas. We're going to buy each other a few small gifts, but we can't afford anything else. COVID shut down his work for 2 months. Oh wow. Anna says, dang Dale, can't do that anymore. Nope. I said, and he only got partial pay. All that sucks. We have medical bills and mortgage and truck payment. Yeah. This is gonna get worse before it gets better, and I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Hate to hear that. And it says you have each other, Holly. On what counts, and so sorry, sweetie. Yeah. The only thing Zaya told me that he wants is he wants to drink hot chocolate and watch Christmas movies. So I said I can take care of that. That's for sure. PJ Gone, hello. I'm so sorry I just came in. How's mom and dad? Just recap, please. Sorry. Oh, don't be sorry. I came on late anyway. Mom and dad seem to be doing fine, but I haven't talked to mom today yet. But as of yesterday, she's fine. She's still worried about dad, but you know, dad seems to be getting a little better. He's been leaving the house, so you know. And we've just been talking about everything. Literally. Dale said, reminds me of one of my favorite Christmas stories, Gift of the Magi. Oh yeah. I actually read that as an ASMR. I think I posted it last year on this channel. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, I read that. Everyone has the right to deal with COVID on their own terms. More people wear masks than ever. It still spreads. White picket fence, my wife and I bought each other stereo turntables, CD player, radio, and believe it or not, we have a cassette player, one for each eye of the house. I have records, but no cassettes. Damn, I could have sent you all mine. I had about 200 of them. Ow! Yes, that's good one, Dale. Sam says, probably the regular flu. PJ says, hey everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt. You're not interrupting, PJ. Dakota, welcome back. Dale said, oh good, Les, I will find it and listen to it. White picket fence, I in each side of the house. Oh, I get it. You aren't PJ. Hang with us, says Anna. Yeah, Anna Fulton. Yeah, we got them at Walmart for $99. Yeah, who knew that records and cassettes would be coming back? I'm sitting here thinking, motherfucker. First of all, I was saving all my records and they got stolen by my family. The cassettes, they were just trashed by another member of the family. So PJ, you ruined it, damn you. Oh my god, Sam. PJ, so mom was positive. Dad wasn't tested? No, he was not tested. Mom was positive, but she's asymptomatic. She gives it to people. I was truly concerned for them and you. Of course, I'm afraid if I stay, I'll run my damn mouth and get in shit. No, don't. Yeah, come to find out my mom is asymptomatic. Sorry I ruined everything. He's playing with you, PJ. Sam is playing with you. Holly says, my bank did roll out some loyalty programs though, and when I went to redeem all the points, it gave me a $200 Amazon gift card. I'd be like, I don't want no damn gift card. Sarah said, I took the last of my cassettes to a thrift store, except for a few that I may still play again. Anna Grissom, Dance and hand sanitizer. Anna Fulton, my brother has my record collection. He is a big collector, tons of cassettes and CDs. Sam says, I got Motley Crue cassette tape still. Anna Grissom, yay, Holly. Anna Fulton, tell them you want money for the gift card, Holly. Yeah, I don't want no damn gift card. I said, you could choose the $200 money, but my husband has a lengthy Amazon wish list. Oh, I see. Dale says, no one has any 8-track cassettes or players? No. My parents got rid of theirs a long time ago, along with mine. I only had a few. Anna says, my brother Dale. Hmm. Who knew? I'm so pissed off because I had every Kiss album. Every single one. Even their singles. I had every freaking Kiss album. I had so much more. Oh my god. I had, of course, everybody with records. You had Boston and ELO and Journey. Belinda Carlisle. Supertramp. I mean, you know, I just can't name them. And then the 45s alone. Man. I don't know how many stacks of 45s I had. Oh. Stop. James, to stop playing, Les. You know you had a New Kids on the Block record. Oh my god, Sam. Oh my god, don't even kid. Oh, please. Anna said, and Waylon, now there's an odd mix for you. Anna Grissom, I have Bose CD stereo, best sound ever. Was my mom's. I grew up, New Kids on the Block was the first concert I ever went to. Oh my god. Yeah, I was like 12. What were the other albums that were smaller than LPs? 45s. Then you had 78s. DJ, I'm not thrilled about wearing masks either. If everyone could get on the same freaking page until the vax are out, then you can gamble away. Joe said, I purchased these new vitamins and minerals, facial wipes. I love them. White Picket Fence says, I think I could have paid for my daughter my degree with the money I had wrapped in 45. Same year. My mom had a lot of those records. Dale was 33s, 45s. I never heard of a 33. Maybe there were. I knew there was. I know there were 78s because some of my mom's records were with storybooks, and they were all different colors. Like the album would be like blue or red or yellow, um, and they were 78s. Dale said, but smaller than LP. Yeah, Dale, you talking about the EPs? Those usually had 5 or 6 songs on them. I love Police. Saw a reunion tour in New Orleans. There's the 78s were very heavy, but are not as wide as vinyl LPs. Yeah, they were. They're thicker, but they were great. I've seen the 16 RPM setting on record players, but never seen a record where it was used. Same here. Yeah, looked it up. 33, 45, and 78. There, 33 and a third was the LP speed. Sam says, I remember my uncle flipping out to get money for the last Rolling Stones concert in 1981. Holly said, I have some very cute masks now. Dale said, my mom's album was see-through. One of them. Holly Grove said, all kitty designs. Anna Fulton, Beatles, Kenny Rogers, Cinderella, Bon Jovi. Best concert I went to had their records. Dale said, nope, I think it just had one song. This was I get a kick out of. I get a kick out of corn. What it looks like. Anna said, I feel like a time life commercial. TJ said, same, Holly. Art Les, I still need for you to record the house that Jack built for me. Remember, you're my ASMR. The house that Jack built. Okay. I gotta remember that. You know, I was in the office and right there was a stack of notebooks and I forgot to bring one out. The house that Jack built. Okay. There says, I can't recall its title, but there's an ultra low budget documentary about 8-track bands that was made in the 90s. Sam said, probably still playing now. DJ said, I laughed my ass off. That's funny. Anna. Ugh. Saw Rolling Stones, Steel Wheels, and Voodoo Lounge, said Anna Grissom. There said there was a DJ at a gay nightclub who had the equipment to put music from a Madonna 8-track. Yes, they still had, yep. Still had them in the mid 80s onto a 78. Rebecca Fox. Foxy, hello. Yeah, people don't realize, because I know it was 87 when I got my license. No. Forgive me. It was 85 when I got my license to drive. And I had an 8-track player in my car, and I was still able to go by 8-tracks. How about Van Halen and all that kind of stuff at the time? Found a reference to it called it's called So Wrong They're Right. It was really funny. It may be viewable here on YouTube by Pick Vince. Wow, I got mine in 77. I was playing my mom's in 77. My mom was the rock and roll one. My dad was more country. Anna Fulton said, alright, now I'm going to show my musical craziness. AC/DC has new album out. I'm buying it. At my age, the kids move out of the way to watch at Walmart as my buggy approaches. Oh my god. Sam says garage sales are the best for 8 tracks. Yeah, my mom had the Monkees, of course, only because I liked the show. Um, but I knew that whole entire 8 track when I was young. She had Joe Cocker. She was a big Joe Cocker fan, my mom. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Um, I knew all those albums. Take the last train to Clarksville and I'll meet you at the station. Yep. So I knew them all. Um, God, my mom had cases of 8 tracks. I can't even name them all. Ah, the Monkees, yep. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. Always monkeying around. We're too busy singing. Put anybody down. I love all the music you just listed. How old is your mom, Les? 70. Davey was her favorite. Mine was the blonde dude. I can't even remember his name. Anna Fulton, spelled wrong and no Ambien yet. And Peter. Mine too, Dale. Yeah, that's what it was, Peter. I have CCR and a few Fleetwood Macs. Yeah, I have Fleetwood. Peter Tork, the drummer. Yep. Um, I thought Mickey was the drummer. Who knows? I forget. But I like the blonde dude. I love Rumors. Of Fleetwood Mac too. Yeah. I had a Heart on Dreamboat Annie with Barracuda. That was the first song I listened to by Heart. Was Barracuda. That was the first song I ever heard. I was so young. Fleetwood Mac I can get into, but not big on the Monkees. Well, Joe and I just like their antics. We like the show. So, you know. Baroness says, "Oh my God, Heart." That was the first song I ever listened to. I was so young. And, damn, they're in their 60s and they're still kicking ass. Yeah, please, you were right, Les. Mickey was drummer, my bad. White picket fence. When my wife starts her car, we hear Barracuda blasting. Then Dog and Butterfly. I loved Dog and Butterfly. Xanax is kicking in, says Sam. Good night. Les and y'all have a good night. You too, Sam. Thank you for coming in, hon. Thank you. Baroness says, I loved Magic Man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was listening to a bunch of interviews with Ann Wilson, and she gave the backstory on a lot of their hits. Barracuda and Dog and Butterfly, Magic Man, and all that. And so, Magic Man is about her boyfriend at the time, and her growing into womanhood and that kind of stuff. Night, Sam. Sleep well. Good night. They had a show here last summer before the COVID. My favorite Heart song is Dreamboat Annie. Yeah, I liked it, but back then it was a little harder. Go Crazy on You, but like I said, the very first song I ever heard was Barracuda, and then the next song I heard was Magic Man, and then was Dreamboat Annie and Let Me Go Crazy on You, or Crazy on You, and then I heard Magic Man, and I was done for by Magic Man. But Dog and Butterfly, you would think, because Barracuda it was pretty much a diss to some producer or whatever, blah blah blah, manager of Heart and stuff like that. But Dog and Butterfly I thought would be around the same way. And she said no, she was sitting in her house, she was writing the song or doing something. No, she hit a roadblock, mental block, and so she just happened to be looking outside her window and she saw her dog chasing a butterfly. She said, and it just struck me how poetic that was, that the struggle, he kept jumping to get this butterfly, and the struggle that he kept doing it, and he kept doing it, and he kept doing it, and that he had that kind of tenacity to keep doing it. And she's like, that's so poetic. And that's how she wrote Dog and Butterfly, because she watched her dog chase a butterfly. I thought that was very interesting. My doctor, bless him, for Ambien, hun. PJ said, same, good night. Sam, good night. Where's everyone's getting their sleeping meds? So jealous. Yeah, I get mine from my shrink. My wife only, White Picket Fence, my wife only thinks that Heart and Queen is worth listening to. So, that is why I got her a separate stereo. Tiny Dancer, Elton John, yes. PJ says, seriously, Dale, I need both Xanax and Ambien, but my doc is too rigid. Not cool. Need new doc. Fairness, I love every song. Wow, I love Straight On. Straight On for you. They are artistic. Right. Write a song off of that. Yeah. Yeah. Dale says, mine are too. I am another medication that does not mix well with benzos. Some docs will prescribe them, but there are risks. Anna Fulton says, can't take nerve pills. Ativan he gives, like when my boys passed, react to nerve pills. Fairness is White Picket Fence. Well, she should come live with me. She can come. We can. You know what? Y'all can come and live here too. Although I do love North Carolina, I'm gonna go live with Baroness. I love North Carolina. Baroness, you know where Long Beach, North Carolina is, right? Ow, ow, fudge. Hey, Shady, Twister Dar, hello. Hey, Shady, been a while, good to see you, and all. Hell yeah. Come get, he raindropped me off back in a half. Baron says, girl, yes. My family owned a beach house down there at Long Beach, and we would be there. I can't tell you how many summers we were at Long Beach. Of course, we couldn't stay the whole summer because they rented it out, but I mean, we had one. And get this, my mom asked me, Ernest's White Picket Fence, does she have masks? Dara says, hi, Dale, and nice. Dale said, it's Connie. By the way, Dar, yeah, she decided to sneak in. Not sure if Dar remembers me or not. Dar says, good to see you, Les. Same here, Dar. Baroness Fahrenheit. I hope you and Wolfie are taken care of there. PJ said, same pain meds for my cord injury, and honestly still can't sleep. How's Fran? Hey, Dar. She's good. She's back here snoring, literally. Anna Fulton, we get over the bed. I want to go to Smokies. Anna Grissom. Went to Duke University, North Carolina for my senior day. Didn't get in. All fairness says I don't live in North Carolina anymore. I am coastal elite. Never been to the Carolinas. I love North Carolina. God, love North Carolina. It's so green. Honey, I keep forgetting, so I'm sorry. I keep reminding us we'll get it eventually. Gar said, life is life, Les. It carries on. Hope everyone is good there. Yeah, it is. Baroness says, I'm about to eat some sausages and sauerkraut at 3 a.m. Oh my god. Don't do that. You'll be up all night. Dale says, no worries, PJ. Like to get my channel, which I never published. Get my channel back. Anna Fulton, oh Lord Baroness. Glad no mellophone. Oh. I forgot to take my meds, so I gotta do it. Oh. So pissed, cannot even shop for Christmas. They closed everything and can only sell essential stuff. Yes, online it is. Yeah. Yep. Dale says I've been scouring the online ads. PJ, what happened, Connie? If you said I forgot, let's take your meds, please. And thank you very much. I'm taking them. I already took my shots, so they're already taken. This is gonna be There. Oh god. BJ gone, okay, thank you. Congratulations. My dad went to Duke Law. I've been no worries, long story. I pissed someone off and my account was suspended, maybe several someone's. So I am waiting. Don't know if I will get it back or Baroness says yes, water. Hell yeah. Where you live, Dar? In the scary part of Canada. Anna says yes, no forgetting, Les. So Dale says so. I have since way toned it down. Dar said Canada and Manitoba, where all the scary Wendigo stories are from. People go missing. All they find is their carcass. My advice, don't report people. Anna Fulton, I love Canada. I've been trying to get Dar to move down here. Dar and her hubby. We got room. Nobody's living here but me, so I've only been up to Canada by Pacific Northwest, British Columbia. Not the same. PJ, that's ridiculous, Connie. So sorry. Why would anyone do that? I was in love, or so I thought, with a hockey player from Manitoba. They just act like hockey players. They're not really hockey players. They're Wendigos in disguise. Told you, Les, one day I will pitch a tent outside. You don't need to, I got an extra bedroom. There's a bed in there and everything. And we got heat. And indoor plumbings. She would love the difference in our high landscapes, Les. Yes, she would. Are there Wendigos in a high? There was supposedly in the northern part of a high on some of the sacred land, because you know Ohio is just one big Indian state. Um, isn't Canada close to Ohio? Nah. We got this big old thing called Lake Superior in the way, or Lake Erie in the way. Depends on what part of Ohio you're talking about. Yeah. But supposedly up in the sacred area of Ohio, in the northern part of Ohio, there's um, supposedly a Wendigo, one or two, supposedly. But, you know, BJ, oh, okay, gotcha. What's a Wendigo? A Wendigo is, alright. Have you been to the Great Lakes? How cool. Oh, yeah. I think well, I won't say I think. At least half the Ohioans, there you go. At least half the Buckeye State has actually been to Lake Erie. Theo, hello. What do you use to keep your IG from falling off? Igloo? There are groans. Have you been to Great Lakes? How cool. Yeah, been swimming. They're huge. A big thing's called the Great Lakes. Thought of trying to swim across to Canada exactly 4 years ago. I couldn't. Igloos are for Eskimos. Sarah said you should put a picture of your pet Wendigo on screen. Oh yes. Alright. You guys. Look at Fluffy. Look at Fifi. This is supposedly a Wendigo. And a Wendigo has special powers, so to speak. They're mainly a Canada thing. There's Snookums. Yeah, you're right, Sarah. Damn, I did not realize that Toledo, Ohio was so close to Canada. Toledo is right. There's Toledo, there's the line, and there's Michigan. It's Fluffy, cuter than Everlast. Yes. Yeah, I had to do another show on Wendigos. Wendigos are mainly found in Dar's backyard. So, look at him. Him's so cute. Yeah, don't you a cutie? You have any idea where the neighbor's chihuahua went, huh? Huh? Looking at a map of the Great Lakes, I've been to all of them, says Sarah. But Wendigos are found in Dar's backyard. And they're scary little mother effers. I can do another show on the Wendigos and the difference between a Wendigo and a Dogman and all them. A Wendigo is how do I want to put it? They will literally rip your skin off and put it on their own body. They can supposedly. Some people swear they exist. Some people don't. I don't think they exist, but I think Bigfoot does. So, you know. Superior when I went to Duluth, Michigan, and Chicago. Huron and Sault Ste. Marie, Erie, and Ontario when I visited Niagara Falls. Yes, do, Les. I will. I'll do. Oh God, that just hurt my neck. PJ's like, I'm tripping out. Dar said, no, that is a demon or something. I am sure whatever it is not that cute, Les. If would only take the fat, I would donate. in my backyard, says Dar. PJ Bigfoot I could see, but not that thing. Well, they're not that cute. Dale says, now I'm going to have wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald stuck in my head. Oh my god. You know, there's when it comes to um cryptids, um stories get kind of mixed. Like they just like the Wendigo, like I said, it's mainly a Canadian thing. Very cold weather. There are stories of like in the northern Midwest, near the Canadian border. It's got to be very, very cold for a Wendigo. A Dogman is not a cold thing, but they, for some reason, they like to switch them, and and it's not so. How do you all feel about cryptids? It just depends on which one. I believe in Bigfoot. No, I'm going to have to. Oh yeah, the wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald. Wants a Bigfoot pet. Same here, Dar. I do too. And it says we had Discovery say they have imprints from an unknown handprint in Bentonville Woods down here, and 2 footprints up north parted of a high. Skinwalkers the same. No, not the same. Skinwalkers, yeah, they'll take your skin, and they can't. Skinwalkers can go from human to being a skinwalker. They try to talk, but you know it's a skinwalker because although they try to talk, they can't talk. Their sounds really messed up, like, you know, something like that. Anna Fulton, are you talking about the Bigfoot handprints and footprint? Supposed to be from Bigfoot. Okay, there it is. Let's see. I remember talk about Momo, the Missouri monster, from multiple credible witnesses. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a thing on Momo. I don't think I've done anything on Momo. I'm gonna have to do that. Not to bring everyone down, I need help. I had to put my cat to sleep yesterday, so aww, I'm so sad and lonely. I am so sorry, PJ. I am so sorry. I feel ya. I really do. Animals are our family. There's the parts of Missouri do have very thick forests, so who knows what lives in some of them. Exactly. Dale says, PJ, hate to hear that. Our fur babies don't live near long enough, seems like. Exactly. There's a PJ, I've had to do that. It's never easy. Lose a beloved pet. Hugs to you. I pick a fence. Okay, what is this Missouri monster you speak of, Sarah? I live in Missouri. The monster is called Momo. Dale says, I need to look that up. Yes, please do, Les. Yeah, because I honestly right now don't know a whole lot. I've heard of Momo. I know just a touch about Momo. But I'm really going to have to. Most of the sightings, smellings were in the late 70s. We're in the 70s. Says Sarah. White picket fence. Okay, I'm not looking up monsters here at almost 2 a.m. So as you do it and tell us later. Anna says, sorry, PJ, had to put my 17-year-old Aussie to sleep Monday. My heart with you, hon. Oh. So sorry, hun. Hugs to you. It's never easy, says Dar. PJ says, I can actually understand some things that would be like Bigfoot, etc. Not other far-fetched stuff though. I keep looking for him everywhere, and I'm not sure if that's normal. What's what's that line? What, you keep looking for Bigfoot? I look for him all the time. I said, oh my god, hate to hear that too, Anna. PJ says, oh, Nana, so you truly get it so recently too. I don't know if I'm losing my mind. Is that crazy? No. No. I remember when we had to put Casey down. We had to put our first dog down, the golden retriever, Cyrus. I still love both those dogs to this day. Our pet rabbit was attacked by a dachshund, next door neighbor's dachshund. I remember that. I remember my sister coming out of that garage, just screaming her head off, and I'm going in there, and he was underneath his cage and stuff. It was just terrible. You know, your pets are just like your family. PJ gone kitty. I have been looking for him on the floor in Steps Creek. Oh, I get okay. I picked fence. Oh, I just called wife into my office to ask her about Momo. She was born and raised here. What did she say about Momo? Say you're full of shit. There are so many cryptids out there. I can do a story a day for a month. There are so many. Like the stickmen. I don't believe in the stickmen. Dar says it's normal. I still talk to my dog and cats like they've never left. Then I catch myself. I hope it is normal. Dale says I'm so lucky that the vet's office is right at the end of our street. He has come to the house the past few times to send my big boxer boys to the Rainbow Bridge. Huh? Dar said because we did it for so many years. Hard habit to break. Exactly. Anna says, good night, everyone. Phone dying. Anna Grissom, you have a good night, hon. Please take care. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Night, Shady. How do you know? Says PJ. Okay, I need help from a professional. Good night, Anna. You don't need help from a professional, PJ. You're grieving. It'll be everybody take care these days. Hell yeah. Anna Fulton. Yes, I know. Lost my 15 and 16-year-old cats since end of October too. Have one 16-year-old left. Wow. I think, says Dale, that it's easy nowadays to get help via telemedicine. I know in my area they're not doing that. Health. I never had to do it, so I might be talking out my ass. I don't. Although, who knows? The past couple weeks they may have started doing telehealth again. Who knows? I know one thing. Starting Monday, I'm in and out of that hospital all freaking week. Except for Thanksgiving Day. Here, either Les. I mean, I've done telehealth. I mean, I have. That was earlier in the year. They just quit doing it in my area. But like I said, who knows? The past couple weeks, no one said anything to me. Apparently, I still have to go get all my shit done. So, yay. I just wish they could have done it all in one damn day instead of every freaking day. Anna Fulton says, get done what you need and get back to us. Oh yeah, like I said, I will be there every freaking day. So, good thing is they're all afternoon appointments. I made sure of that. I said either make it 8 o'clock in the morning or make it an afternoon. Dale said, yes, my social security hearing is like the 16th of January. Oh my god, yeah, you finally get an hearing. With the administrative law judge by telephone, no video. Makes me rather unhappy. Aww. And a Volton said, that's good, you like me. Now, PJ, is Shady Booty and Anna the same or different people? Different people. OSU does telemed for me. I am not happy with them, but you have to go, Les. I tried to do tele as much as I can. Yeah, I have to go. They can't do a CAT scan over the phone or Doppler or P-test or draw blood or work on my feet or yeah, this is stuff I have to go. They have to get these tests done. They gotta figure out what's going on. Hope it will go well anyhow. Dale, yelp. So Dale looked pictures of my legs and pictures of me in the kitchen to submit to them. Thanks, Anna. Oh right, gotcha. Yelp. I'm about over it. Still have not heard from the attorney. Passed up the ranks by 2 paralegals now. Should be meeting with my attorney sometime. We'll keep you in our prayers list. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be fine as long as I know what the hell's going on. It's the not knowing that drives me nuts. Yeah, I didn't meet with my attorney until right before I went in. I had the initial consulting, and he did all the work. I think there was one time I went in between the consulting and court date, but they postponed my court date twice. Once because of something to do with court, and second one was because of my attorney. Other than that, you know, so mine was really put off a long time before I got to go to court. So we had one meeting between then. Yes, I will be thinking of. Thank you, Dar. Thank you. Hannah Fulton. Well, my darlings, the Ambien working after 3 guests. Turn on the electric blanket and try sleep. Hell yeah. Hannah said, we'll keep watching so I can catch you all on. Okay. Thank you, Anna Fulton, for coming in. Appreciate it. PJ says, understood. Good night, Ambien. Nana, take care, please. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Yup. I'll be on before Thanksgiving. I will probably be on Thanksgiving night. I think this past 4th of July is the only holiday that I have not made in 3 years. Damn. Hugs all and take care. You too, Anna. Get your rest, girl. Well, I can bank on maybe that happening with the changing the court date, you think? Could very well be. very well be. But honestly, I don't even know why I went in between. I really don't. Um, I think it's because they put off my court date twice. I think that's why I went in. Um, Other than that, I didn't speak to my attorney until right before we went into court, really. Although it is kind of funny because even she said, I know you've got a temper. She said, no matter what happens, you need to keep shut. But I was in and out of court in 10 minutes. They didn't really, judge didn't ask me, or he didn't really ask my attorneys anything. I was sitting across from him. He was up there at the bench. Then they had this long table, and I was sitting across from him. I had some guy sitting here, and then my attorney sitting there, and then the state's doctor sitting there, and the state's attorney there, and they all agreed. They were like, she's in bad shape. And the state's doctor said, yeah, it said even if she does normal exercise, it could kill her. And the attorney said, we concur, we agree, you know. And then the judge looked at me, he said, how you feeling? And I said, pretty good. And he said, where did you go to college? And I told him, and he said, what kind of work did you do? And I told him. He said, you feel okay? I said, yeah, I feel fine. And he said, I hope you have a great day. He said, I'll get with you in 6 months. Okay. Or 6 weeks. That was it. Ow. And that was it. Oh, she knew you had a temper? Yeah, she knew I had a temper. Because I had told her, you know, she was trying to tell me something that didn't happen. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, no, no. Does anyone have any good Jello mold recipes? Okay, I'll try my hardest to pop in, but I never know when you'll be on. I'm grateful. Don't misunderstand. Or my disability. And I understand I haven't been on much, but I'm coming back. So, she need temper. Connie, I only knew about the cranberry. When did this happen, Les? 10 years ago. Oh. Well, no, I actually got I was deemed disabled, and I still went to work and shit, and I couldn't. And what saved my butt was that when I applied for my when I got the attorney and applied for my disability was the very last day that I could file, and they got that bitch in there that day. The receptionist at my doctor's office kicked ass, got the paperwork into the attorney. Attorney got that shit in there, and you only have 6 months from the time you're deemed disabled. They didn't tell me, so I no, they turned me down, and you only have so much time to. You have 6 months to heal it. Well, I didn't know, so when when they give you your money for disability, they you get 3 checks, and depending on your work history depends on how much you get total. The first, but they take out, the attorney gets their money first. They get theirs first, right off the top, before you're even told, and they tell you how much went to the attorney. So they get their money first. And but what they do is they take 6 months worth of payments out of your check. That's the second thing that comes out, is 6 months worth of payment. And from the time you filed to the time 6 months, they take all that. So you're getting 6 months less payments. But when I did mine, from the time I first filed and to the time I filed the appeal, was from when I was deemed disabled, say, to the time I filed, and from the time I filed to the time that I appealed it was 6 months. So when I got my pay, I got every bit of it, because I waited to that last freaking day and that I had no idea about. So the 6 months had already passed that they usually take out. So they had to give me every dollar. I'm glad you're coming back. I keep telling my family about my friend Les from YouTube who lives near Licking County. Yep, I live in Licking County. Need to stop and see Les. They think you're imaginary. No, I'm not imaginary. I live right here, the Heath Newark area. My little physician's assistant that he always asks about my case. I told him I might get upset and start crying. He told me no, keep it together, or they will think I am a troublemaker. Oh. Yeah. So, Connie, when you do get it, don't be surprised. Your attorney should tell you their percentage right up front, how much they get. They should tell you that, and mine did. And then, don't be surprised if they take 6 months of payments away. I just happened to look out, or else I would have had 6 months, but 6 months had already passed from that time. So there was nothing they could do. They had to give me every dollar, other than my attorney. And I'll tell you what, if I was going to be attorney, it would definitely be Social Security attorney. That, I'm like, damn, you can make $40,000 in one damn day. Honey, I don't think that's true at all. Love, some emotions are to be expected. From my experience in court, if you were uncomfortable, then yeah. I said, yeah, I know about their fee. I just want it to be done and over. They have a vocational specialist. Should I be scared of that? They had one at mine. He was sitting against the wall. I wasn't scared at all when I walked in there. I just had to remember to keep my mouth shut. But, they had one on when I was in there. Too bad you're not going to court like a normal court, because, they can't see me walking in all stooped over like an old lady. Yeah, but they literally go off the paperwork. They literally go off of your testing paperwork, things like that. They tried to they sent me for testing for oh decreased mental capacity. I looked right at that shrink. I said, I know what these tests are for. I'm not crazy. I can remember everything you say. I'll say it back. I just said so. And he said, nah. He said, I can tell when you walked in, I didn't have anything to worry about with you. I was like, yeah. You know, so unfortunately, I'm all there. So, you know. But, they literally go off your paperwork and stuff. Because I walked in at the time, I could walk just fine. Couldn't walk far because I have to rest. Just don't make me do serial sevens. You would have already had that done way before you had any physical stuff. Like I said, I walked in just fine, sat down. The judge was already in there, so just waited till he said you may be seated. And he told us that right when we were going. He's go ahead and have a seat. That is hard for me. Math is not my strong suit. They never asked me anything about math. It was about wording and what he said 5 minutes ago. I had to appeal my disability. Got denied initially, but then reapplied. Yeah, I had to appeal mine too. I don't know if I'll have to go to court at some point. Let them try to tell me to do nursing with a COVID injury, with a cord injury. Yeah. Yeah. About 99% of the people get denied their first time. And you have to apply on your own. And then you need to get an attorney after that. Now, what was funny with mine is when I applied and I finally heard back and I was denied, 3 days later, I was literally in the hospital with my big heart attack. I almost died because the cardiologist that I was seeing at the time, we got the records. They accidentally gave my mom the records from him. She just went in to pick up, I forget what it was for me, and gave her everything. And he put on there that I would get better within 6 months. And mom was like, this can't be my daughter. This isn't her. And 3 days after I got the denial letter, if Fran hadn't been home that morning, he just happened to switch shifts. Just happened to switch shifts. She was supposed to originally work that day. She would have came home, be dead on the bathroom floor. So I got mine first time, says Deonda. I said 99% of people. My mom got hers first time. But 99% of people get denied. And so Dale said, I've appealed, and right now, if they think I'm going to work times of COVID, I can't even make it from the parking lot to the lobby. Yeah, they'll go over all your paperwork and see what your extent is, things like that. He says, oh my god, Deonda, that's great, rare, but good. No, Connie, please don't even try. Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't even try it. But who knows now, because so many people are applying for it. I think Deanna says, I had an anxiety attack in his office. I swear, I think he thought I was going to kill him. No. No. Um, but I think, like, with the disability, with Social Security, they call that an entitlement. How in the fuck can that be an entitlement if you've paid into it all your life? Same with Social Security disability. I had somebody come at me and told me I was just lazy. I said, motherfucker, I paid into that all my life. All my life. I said, you've not worked a day in your life. Not one. I said I wouldn't speak. Because one of these days you're going to be on it. And it will be my money that I paid in for you to get it. You know? Dale said, I've paid into the mother effer all my working life. Exactly. It is there in case we need it. Exactly. Exactly. I personally feel if you've never paid into it, you shouldn't get benefits. It's decreasing our benefits, and politicians keep dipping into it. I'm like, but they make you jump through hoops to get it. Yeah. John said, I've had people tell me there is nothing wrong with me because they couldn't physically see a disability. Yeah, you can't, talk to me like right now. You can't tell there's anything wrong. You can't. Until you see me go to open up something or pick something up or walk or anything else. I walk funny because of my legs and because I have balance issues now. You know. Gail said, I see people on Judge Judy. They look fine to me. She's like, what is the nature of your disability? One lady said, anxiety. Dar said, hiya, Deonda. They do that a lot. Yep. I am like, lady, let me show you some anxiety. Deonda said, hey, Dar, how are you? Um, when my mom was diagnosed with, went on disability for rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, um, she could drive and she could walk. She'd have to lean on the cart like if she was at a grocery store. She refused to go in a wheelchair or anything, which she shouldn't have. She could walk. Um, but um, there'd be people who would say things to her and get her so mad, you know. Um, PG said, and people get it too. They don't need it, but they get approved. I simply don't understand how. There's a YouTuber who has it. He's not the brightest crayon in the box. He brags about it to take it offline, but Dale said fibromyalgia is a tough one. Pain is a hard thing. Can't take a picture of pain. Nope. There says someone who does that is going to get busted for sure. Dale said like you can a crooked spine or a broken bone. DJ said I refuse to do that. Others will, I'm sure. Sarah says what really bothers me are people who get it for a primary diagnosis of drug addiction. Or they get it for their kids by encouraging them to act up in school. Yeah. I know so many people. I know somebody who told me that he was going to apply for disability because he knew how to get it for mental. Really. Sarah, I've known people who are on it for drug addiction. I feel you. Now I do know, and I'm not saying they're all like this, but I do know people who have been so addicted to drugs, they have literally fried their brain. They cannot function. You know, but that's not been many. Really not been many. It makes things so much harder for people who have real disabilities. I know addiction is a disease and know that some people become addicted secondary to another disease, or they have terminal liver and or kidney failure. Snickerdoodle, hello. Oh yeah, I've seen that too, Les. I've seen one person. He has a nurse that comes every day. He is given, I think, $5 or $7 a day because he will spend it all on alcohol and stuff, and she brings him food, and he uses that five, or I think it's either $5 or $7 to get snacks and food, that he wants. He lives right beside a store, so he doesn't have a car. He can't. Um, he's nice as can be, but his brain is not there. Um, it's literally fried. Literally. Um, there was a guy when I was in rehab. He was so bloated and so sick with liver failure to alcoholism. He ended up having to go to the hospital during treatment. He was one of the ones who was going to die and fast. That should be due to alcoholism. Who gives him that money? The nurse every day when she comes. Um, he gives him that money because he will just literally, he'll either give it away, buy nothing but alcohol and drugs with it. The He only lives right down the street from me, and he lives beside the corner store, literally. Um, and Ollie down there has sandwiches and hot food and cold food, in the store, so he's able to get something to eat. And when way back before Ollie had it, when I was the manager there, I would actually give him food, um, and he would do anything to protect me. But everybody's like, "Les, you gotta watch him," and I was like, I know, it, but he would do anything to protect me. But you knew he was not there. His brain was cooked, really, really cooked. And I'm like, dude, that's what I thought you said. Out of her own pocket? No, 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 no. He gets money every month, and she'll sit there. She pays his rent and the electric, um, with it, with his money, and then whatever's left over, there's an account, and he hands him the little brown envelope, and there's like $5 or $7 in it, and she brings him that every day. If he needs clothes, she goes and buys them. If he needs anything, she buys them. He's not to be trusted because he doesn't know. He doesn't know. When my friends and I were about that age, we tried sniffing my mom's liquid paper. Ugh, nasty smelling stuff. So she's like a conservator. Yeah, but she's like a conservator, but she's actually she really is a nurse. There's a agency that sends her out. She's literally an RN, and I've met her a couple times, and she takes his blood pressure and stuff. And the weird thing is, that I asked what all happened to him, and besides the drugs and the alcohol, he was used in experiment for so many drug trials that it should be illegal. He kept signing up for him, and he, you know, I don't know, lied or whatever, but it was like an astronomical amount. I think there was like 20 some times, literally, that he went through drug trials. And um sounds like she does multiple jobs for him. Yeah, she said she sees about 8 a day. um you know, so it just depends. I don't know if it's the same 8 people, which it probably is. um but that's, you know, well, like the checks, she doesn't actually write out the checks. The agency or whoever's in charge of his money, they write out the checks for the rent, um, and then they write out the checks to the electric company. Um, they don't. Everything's electric. There's no gas there. No. He sounds like he may have been one of those professional drug trial people. Some of them can make good money, although it can be very dangerous. That's what it sounded like to me. She couldn't give a whole hell of a lot, but he told her it was cool, you know, because like I said, he'd done anything for me. Anything. He said, I promise you, no one's ever going to hurt you with me. Like, well, I appreciate that, hon. Pretty much everybody around there knew me. Didn't have any enemies, so I was pretty safe to be with. Um, he I remember typing a report years ago about a guy who worked in a lab at a hospital. He and his friend discovered nitrous and started abusing it. It messed him up, but good. Can I sign up for that? How much are we talking? Oh my. Dale said, and so did steroids. A young guy, 27 years old, needing open heart surgery. Damn. Sarah said, several years after I graduated from high school, a kid in my hometown died from huffing Freon. It instantly froze his lungs. What? Who in the hell would huff Freon? That just, yeah, that just does not even sound smart. Um, yeah, yeah, that just didn't even sound. That is the most I've been able. You definitely have to qualify, and usually it's men only doing phase 1 studies just to determine if a drug won't kill people. Um, yeah, apparently, yeah, he was one of them serial. He was fried. Nice guy. It wasn't a mean bone in his body. Nice as can be. Help anyone. Oh. Car says, well, I gotta run. Good seeing you all and meeting others. Much love, Les, and catch you again soon. Yes. Yes. I need to go anyway because I've been on here 2.5 hours. I came on late and it's 3:30, and I've got to get some sleep because I got the little shit here. Oh, the most Darwin Award thing I've heard of was some kids who were doing urbex in an abandoned factory and found 55-gallon drums of mercury. Whoa! They were dipping their arms in it, etc. Several of their homes became super super fun sight. Oh my god! Their COVID shot. Your guess is as good as mine. So, how far off are we from actual needle in the arm vaccine, Sarah? You got any ideas? Um, the worst one kid dipped a cigarette in it and smoked it, see what would happen. Needless to say, he almost died. No shit. Yep, one of the vaccines that Geraldo thinks we should name Trump. Are you for real? Geraldo's a fucking idiot. I read about it in Newsweek, but can't find anything about it online. I know Pfizer submitted theirs to the CDC or FDA for emergency testing and use, but it still wouldn't be on a mass scale till, even if it passed, until at least spring. But I'm not going to take a vaccine called Trump. And Geraldo's a freaking idiot. I thought honestly he was discredited tens of years ago. We just don't know anything about long-term efficiency or side effects. Exactly. People want it now, and I'm like, hey, you can take it now, and in 6 months, if you turn into a fish, that's on you. I ain't done it. Not right away. No. When he opened the empty vault, that was funny. Yeah, Al Capone's vault and that satanic panic program, exactly. Yeah, I thought he was discredited. Moderna did too, I believe. I'm nervous about the dry ice situation, to be honest. Me too, Les. Gotta wait for the data turn into a fish. What was that movie with Barney Fife as a fish? Oh God, yes. What was that? I can't remember. I'm scared we will all be forced to get the shot. If they try to force me to take the shot, I ain't doing it. AF, as far as I know, the Geraldo episode where he was hit in the face with a chair is still on YouTube. Yeah, I saw it. I remember the brawl, Sarah. The Incredible Mr. Limpet or something like that. Yes. Sarah's like, I won't either. Not if they try to force me. That Incredible Mr. Limpet. The name. Dale said, yep, pulled it out of my ass. But that's on you. If anybody wants to take that, I ain't. No. I remember watching that TV station cut it off. Aw. Would I do it as part of a research trial? Maybe. No. Not like I'd be the one to die from it. Nope. I don't think they should force anyone. Of course, This is going to be fun because what about the anti-vaxxers? Um, Heck no, I'm not taking that shot. Says Nicole, hello. Um, I don't have a problem with it being stored at 70 below. It's just kept in dry ice. Do you know how many things they keep in dry ice? What do you think they keep um women's ovaries and sperm and stuff in? Dry ice. You know, um, there ain't nobody who can distribute it quicker than our military. Being in dry ice and when you know that I don't have an issue with. What I have an issue with is that they're trying to put one out without proper studies, and we don't know. You know, I could grow a tail. You never know. I'm not taking it. Not enough research and trials. Takes years to get a vaccine right. Morning, Les. I remember the swine flu shot fiasco in '76. Um, I don't recall. What was that fiasco? And they will thaw it before they give it to you. It just needs to be long term stored that cold, yeah. I'm not a fan of taking flu shots and stuff. Last and only time I got a flu shot, got a frozen shoulder, one of the most painful things I've ever had. There's the disease was only identified earlier this year. Exactly. PG said, right, but if they accidentally lose some, can you imagine? That's all I'm thinking, not purposefully, but accidents occur. Lose some what? Ask your parents about that. Google also has plenty of information on it. I will. We'll read up on that. Never knew anything about it. Something new every day. Well, you guys, I really do have to go. I'm getting tired. Took my meds. Oh god. I still gotta do the dishes. Oh my god. It was like my shoulder had the flu. I've never gotten sick with a flu shot. I had mine a week ago. I've yet to get sick. I've never gotten sick with a flu shot. Never. Swine flu was gonna kill us all, and they hurried out a shot that did give some people, um, ooh, Guillain-Barré disease. Night, Les. Nice chatting. Yeah, that's not a joke. Vaccine vials or whatever they're being contained in. That's it. Okay. Love yous. Have a great sleepy good night. You guys also, thank you for coming in. Thank you for participating. I really appreciate it. And I really do hope everybody has a great night and a great day. And we'll talk later.